Kilankenyuy, the Stone of God and its role in NSO spirituality. As a central figure in NSO spirituality, kilankenyuy symbolizes divine power, protection, and the gift of children. The belief that God or the gods give children reflects the sacredness of human life and the role that children play in the continuation of the family lineage, community, and culture. These children are seen as blessings who carry the potential to contribute to the well-being of society, be it through creativity, leadership, or other valuable skills. In the NSO tradition, kilankenyuy is often linked to fertility rites and spiritual rituals associated with human reproduction, birth, and child-rearing. The stone itself could be a physical object or a symbolic representation of the divine force that governs fertility and success in children. It may serve as a reminder of the larger cosmic forces at play in human life and the need to honor and respect these forces through offerings and rituals. The NSO people believe in the importance of maintaining a balanced relationship with their gods, which requires regular sacrifices. These sacrifices are typically made in exchange for blessings or as acts of thanksgiving. In the case of kilankenyuy, sacrifices are offered to thank the gods for the gift of children and to request continued blessings for future generations. The types of sacrifices might include animal sacrifices. Offering livestock such as goats, chickens, or cows is common in many African traditions. These animals are symbolic of the wealth and fertility bestowed by the gods. They are slaughtered in a sacred ritual, often accompanied by prayers or chants invoking divine favor. Food offerings. Grain, fruits, or other locally grown produce might be offered, reflecting gratitude for the abundance provided by the land and its deities. Other symbolic acts, these could include the presentation of carved stones, cloth, or other items that carry cultural or spiritual significance. These offerings are typically made by individuals or families in need of blessings, often at designated places of worship, shrines, or other sacred sites in the community. The community as a whole may also come together for communal sacrifices during important festivals or ceremonies, such as those related to harvest, the naming of children, or other key life events. The notion of children as creative and successful suggests that the NSO people not only seek the blessing of fertility, but also the spiritual and intellectual well-being of their offspring. The ideal child is not simply one who survives and grows, but one who will thrive and contribute meaningfully to society. Success might be measured by intellectual achievements, leadership abilities, or contributions to the arts and culture. In this sense, the offerings to kilankenyuy might reflect a desire for children who excel not just in material success, but in wisdom, creativity, and communal responsibility. In NSO culture, specific ceremonies are often held to mark important life events, such as childbirth, naming ceremonies, and rites of passage for children as they grow. These ceremonies may include prayers, dances, songs, and offerings to kilankenyuy as a way of ensuring divine protection and guidance for the child. Childbirth ceremonies. When a child is born, the parents and extended family might hold ceremonies to thank kilankenyuy for the gift of life and to seek divine favor for the child's health and prosperity. These ceremonies can involve the entire community, with elders playing key roles in the invocation of the gods. Naming ceremonies. The naming of a child is a significant event, often accompanied by a ritual offering to the gods. The name given may have deep spiritual significance, often invoking the protection or blessing of kilankenyuy. Community celebrations. Major ceremonies might be held at the beginning of a planting season, during harvests, or during cultural festivals, where people gather in the village or at sacred sites to honor the gods. These events often include drumming, dancing, and the sharing of food, alongside the main ritual offerings. The reverence for kilankenyuy and the emphasis on offering sacrifices for children reflect the broader worldview of the NSO people, where spiritual forces are seen as interwoven with daily life. These gods are believed to actively shape human destinies, and there is a deep recognition that material success or failure, health and family dynamics are influenced by these divine powers. The connection between creativity, success, and fertility in NSO spiritual thought suggests that children are not only physical heirs, but also bearers of cultural and intellectual inheritance. By seeking blessings from kilankenyuy, families are hoping to ensure that their children will contribute to the community's legacy, whether through craftsmanship, leadership, or other valued talents. Over time, as societies evolve and modernize, the rituals and practices surrounding figures like kilankenyuy may adapt, but the underlying cultural and spiritual values often remain resilient. Even in contemporary times, people in the NSO community may still hold reverence for these ancient deities, blending traditional beliefs with modern practices as they seek to ensure the prosperity and success of future generations. Kilankenyuy represents not only divine fertility, but also the broader cultural understanding that the gifts of creativity and success in children are linked to the spiritual and cosmic forces that govern human life. Regular offerings and ceremonies serve as a way to maintain a reciprocal relationship with these forces, ensuring that both the individual family and the larger community continue to thrive.